Hey y'all! Just like I've trained my body to run ultras, I've trained my body to be a calorie-consuming queen. When I started out running, I never ate before a run. I was repulsed by the idea of eating post-run, especially the high-intensity ones, and I despised gels. Like, it was like bad tequila. Like, it wouldn't go down and just come right up. I was of the mindset, why waste valuable calories on gels when I can eat a huge chicken fried steak with gravy after my run instead? I have since shifted that mindset to prioritize feeling good on runs, optimizing my training, and not being concerned if I have a little extra reserves hanging around. I've come to realize for me, it's much better to be a little overfed than underfueled, because that is the difference between feeling good in training and racing and not. So here are some things that I can share to help you achieve the same. First step in training my body to eat was shifting my mindset. I had to understand that my body needs fuel to run. Just like a car needs fuel to keep moving, so does my body. It burns calories on a run, creating a deficit that it has to replenish. And if I can replenish some of those calories on the run, that's gonna make training and recovery much more productive. I am all about listening to the body. However, in the beginning of training your body, there are gonna be days where you're gonna have to force feed. And that term means exactly how it sounds, eating even if you don't feel like it. In the morning before a run, on the trail during the run, and after intense workouts in the heat, you're gonna have to force feed. Just like building your fitness, you have to build a digestive system so it can become accustomed to the intake you're forcing upon it. You're gonna wanna start small if you've never eaten on a run. I started with foods that were lower calorie and easy to digest in the morning prior to my run, liquid calories on my run, and then liquid calories after my run, like a recovery drink. Because most people are already drinking water on the run, adding calories to your water isn't a huge jump. It's the perfect gateway. There are a wide variety of options on the market, so try a few to see what you like. The feed is a great place for this because it allows you to buy one serving packets to test a product instead of having to invest like $40 into something you don't like. But once you get the hang of calories on the run, you can try something like gel, a chew. I prefer gels because they're quick, effective, and easy to carry. Then you can build from there if you think you'll be needing solid foods like potatoes, applesauce, dried fruits for those longer distance races and runs. But some people just stick with gels and liquids, and that's great too. This is where you're gonna have to figure out what your taste buds and what your stomach prefer and can handle. Everyone's gonna be different. These are suggestions to build a framework. For a more detailed explanation on how much and what to eat on run, you can check out this video that will be live soon. But in general, what I've found is the more I can consume, the more fuel I have at my disposal. I shoot for like 300 to 400 calories an hour in races. I do this with honey stinger gels every 30 minutes and tailwind throughout my run. But how much I need on a given day fluctuates with weather, intensity of the workout, and so forth. Even though things might change a bit day to day for me, it's important that I have a baseline so I have a framework to work off of. Like, I know what's regular for me, which helps me to decide on race day if things are off. For example, I was pushing the boundaries at Black Canyon 60K when I took in 500 calories in 1 hour in the heat. And the consequence of that was a total puke fest on the side of the trail. Now, I know that's too much for me on a hot day. Now, in contrast, some days in training my intake is less than 300 calories an hour. And on those days I know something's off with my body. So I've been able to find this baseline of gels and tailwind through consistently training with them. Consistency in any sort of training is how long-term progress is made, and that applies to eating before, during, and after runs as well. I've been super consistent about when I eat, so my body knows when and what to expect. And I think that's been the key to training my body effectively. I now don't despise gels. Like, I can consume them. I can actually swallow them. Lots of people ask me how I run and eat at the same time. Part of what makes it seamless is my choice in honey stinger gels, liquid nutrition, and then where I place them on my body. They're easy to reach, and I can open them with one hand and consume them without chewing. The other part is I practice in training. I'm usually filming, eating, and running at the same time, so doing that over and over again makes me pretty comfortable with multitasking as I move over rough terrain. If you're new to this, again, we're gonna start slow, maybe even start on a road so you can focus all your energy on opening your nutrition. And once you get the hang of that, then you can move to harder and harder trails and you can start running instead of walking. If you're using whole foods, it can be a bit more tricky, but nothing that can't be learned and practiced. Again, start slow, find the best place for it to be on your body, and increase speed gradually as you feel comfortable. Eventually, you'll create a system that works for you, and it'll make you comfortable simultaneously eating and running. To sum this up, work on your mindset, start small, and build with foods so your body can be familiar with them. Be consistent with fueling, even if that requires a little bit of force feeding from time to time. And start slow to work your way up to eating and running at the same time. Practice makes progress, and that's the ticket to training your body to eat efficiently. If you've learned something today, if you have been entertained by this video, please like and subscribe below for more content like this. For now, enjoy the trails, eat like your life depends on it, and come back and see me again real soon. Happy trails, y'all. Bye.